And maybe you can do like watercolor paintings where you hold the paintbrush in your mouth.
Thank you.
What the hell is that? Every time I see it, it's like, every time I watch this, it's like flowers for Algernon. It's like really, really something. It's really something. Yeah, I mean, never go full R word, right? The old, Tropic Thunder line. Okay, so that's why I'm just trying to express to you, like, why we need Kamala Harris to keep running for office. Okay, just want to make that really, really quick little point here.
This one's
Want to make that really quick little point.
good.
And LOL, pretty funny. All of Kamala Harris's neighbors say they don't want her back in their neighborhood. These are all the rich people in Brentwood. If you know Brentwood in Los Angeles, it's one of those really, this very nice neighborhood. All of her neighbors are being quoted here by the Daily Mail saying, "I'm embarrassed that she lives here. I'm embarrassed that she represented the United States," says Lewis, a real estate investor who lives near Kamala Harris in Brentwood. Karen Bass, Gavin Newsom, they destroyed my state. Kamala Harris will exactly the same. I'd rather she find a different state to destroy. These are Californians talking about Kamala Harris here. It's like, do you understand the timeline we're living in? I don't care that she's back, except they block the road whenever she comes to town. People are annoyed about the congestion. Kamala Harris look at the joy. This was a photo taken of her yesterday. Look at the joy there. This is pure joy.
Stargate. Let's look at Stargate.
Yeah. People are not excited. Not excited for her to be back. I wish she were back in Washington. I'm happy to have her back.
Stargate.
All right. Well, I mean, kind of a slight there. Nobody's really happy that Kamala is there. And look at this. Kamala Harris was able to find water. Not water in any hydrants that could help people. No, she was just able to find this water. She was able to find these bottles of water. No water in the hydrants, though, right? As people's homes are burning. Why would Kamala Harris, we did some research, why would Kamala Harris also be considering divorcing her husband? Well, because her husband literally locked lips with Jill Biden in front of the entire country in what is definitely the solution. If you've, if the results of a Viagra last longer than 4 hours, look at this photo. That's all you need. You'll be good. Okay. So yeah, sorry to show you those images, and it just is what it is. There are some really glorious things that are happening from the White House. Carolyn Leavitt confirms 1,500 new U.S. troops will deploy to the southern border. Carolyn Leavitt doing a great job there. Her first day as White House press secretary. Tim Burchett torched Jim Acosta to his face. He was on our show saying that the Cartoon Network SpongeBob SquarePants has more viewers than CNN. The DEI hire Philadelphia mayor doesn't know how to spell Eagles. Sorry about that. Elgis. The Elgizes. There we go. Unfortunately, the traitors going to trait, right? McConnell, Murkowski, and Collins will not be voting for Pete Hegseth. J.D. Vance will have to cast a tie-breaking vote. Very sad and humiliating, and they should all face, all of them should face massive primaries. CNN will lay off hundreds of employees, along with NBC News as well. It is 5 p.m. I posted today, and guess what? All the DEI offices were closed. And that's pretty special. The Laken Riley Act passed. So much news. It's just like impossible. It's just like a constant. We love it. We're built for it. Breaking, CNN and NBC are all planning major layoffs this week. NBC has a really cool building in New York. If this show gets big enough, that's the only thing I would consider potentially buying that building and moving it down to Tampa. Look at this. Here is the Department of State removed its DEI page. Exciting. President Trump officially named Sean Curran as Secret Service Director. This is very interesting. Executive producer ALX was pointing this out. That Dan Bongino said, "I tried to warn you." So apparently Dan Bongino doesn't like this selection. So I don't know what the deal is. Donald Trump saying Sean has 23 years in law enforcement experience, starting career Secret Service in 2001, special agent, New York field office. He conducted and protected intelligence investigations, recruitment, and logistics support for the district. During my first term, Sean arrived as assistant special agent in charge of the Presidential Protection Division, direct oversight. Listen, all I know is that that Sean Curran is somebody who's trusted by the president, who's by the president's side all the time, who put his body in the line of fire during Butler. And what do I know? You know, I haven't been a Secret Service agent. So when Dan Bongino speaks up and says, I tried to warn you, I don't know, man. That's a little scary. But Trump trusts this dude, okay? That's all I know. Trump trusts this dude. Breaking, Secretary of State Marco Rubio is planning to go to Panama next week in what has got to be his first trip, right? The ALX is like his first, Marco Rubio's first trip will be to Panama. That's great, to renegotiate getting the Panama Canal back. Yikes, and there's our show live. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what happens. Exciting breaking news. So much going on. The Kash Patel and RFK. The Kash Patel and RFK hearings will be Wednesday, January 29th. Okay? ALX, just correct me on that, please. Or just fact check me on that. Just make sure that I got that right. Because, yep, okay. So get ready, lock and load. Of course, that's going to be a tough day. I really hope that there are different times because I'd really like to hear both of them. But we're going to be with our boy Kash, okay? We stand with Kash, Kash only for us, ladies and gentlemen. And so we'll be rocking with Kash that day. I did want to give you one more final beautiful hug good night from us in our show. A clip that I'll just have to keep playing because it's so freaking unbelievably heartwarming, ladies and gentlemen, which is the clip of the J6 political prisoner being reunited with his 2-year-old daughter.
Daddy's home.
It hits you in the feels. Any dads out there? Any dads out there? Any old dads? Any young dads? Any wannabe dads? Let me tell you what, like coming home to that is the greatest motivator on earth, and that's what I come home to. And I don't know who this man is, and we're going to find his identity. We're going to do something nice for him. ALX, here's what I want to do, ALX. I want to like do a thing where if you're a J6 political prisoner, I want to give you like a Texas Roadhouse gift card or something. And I'll give as many out as I want to be generous. God called for us to be generous. Whatever this guy, like I want to like get every, like buy every J6 or a steak or something, right? Like that's what I want to do. Well, let's figure out a way for them to contact all of us. I want to like every single one. I want to give them like a McDonald's gift card. Maybe get them McDonald's. I don't know. I want to do something nice for these people. It has touched my heart. We are saving this country. We're doing it at record speed. And I'll end with this. It's a tactic. This is a tactic. Donald Trump is flooding the zone, and it's working. The left doesn't know what to attack. You know, when they can isolate you and then they can hurt you. When they can figure out like, oh, kids in cages, when they can come up with like lies like that, then they can like really build up an ecosystem and then come after you. But they have no ecosystem to build up now. Nobody's even watching them anymore. Like they're trying so desperately to come up with like fake attacks on Elon Musk, Donald Trump, J6ers, even Sean Hannity giving Trump like the business over the J6ers. Like, bro, like no. Like those tactics don't work anymore. We don't do that here. I'm not saying that like Donald Trump is infallible. I'm not saying that people shouldn't be questioned and that people don't have bad ideas. I mean, people do have bad ideas. I have bad ideas. And that there shouldn't be like good frictions, right, to come up with the best ideas. You're right now, you know, it's clear that there have been some major frictions in the buildup of this Trump administration. What I'm saying is that I'm not talking about constructive criticism. I'm talking about the corporate media trying to sabotage and destroy President Trump. They've lost their power. It's like the scene in the Lord of the Rings. You have no power here. That's what's going on. It's amazing. And so they're desperately trying to like run hoaxes on Elon, on Vivek, on MAGA, on America First, on Donald Trump, and they're losing. Nothing sticks. Nothing. And Donald Trump's doing so much, ending DEI, ending federally funded racism, ending anti-white hate, reinstating all of these military members and cartels as terrorist organizations, getting rid of affirmative action. Donald Trump got rid of affirmative action overnight. Oh, really? Like, that was just an executive order? Oh, yeah. It was just an executive order. Just like the FBI was just an executive order. Donald Trump was getting rid of it. And he's doing so much that his enemies have no idea how or where to attack because they haven't found There are too many fronts open on the war. And so it's an awesome tactic. Just a massive shout out to our team here. As you know, I was with my newborn and holding it down, man. Danny was up on the chat. Jamie was up there and ALX. We're not going to miss this. You are in the right place, front seat for the golden age. We're going to keep the pressure on. We're going to keep the flames on. And I'm begging you, because it is a tactic, charge Joe Biden. I am coming out publicly and telling you two things tonight. One, I fully support any office that Kamala Harris runs for. In fact, I want Kamala Harris to run for president for the next 25 years. Okay? Please. Kamala Harris. Gotta do it. All right? Gotta do it. Two, charge Joe Biden. Just do it. Like, give them more things to be outraged. The outrage, there's only so much oxygen in the room. There's only so much outrage out there. So you can evaporate their capacity for outrage, and it's an incredible tactic. You can atomize and splinter all of their ability to attack you by like continuing the nonstop, ceaseless series of wins in lightning succession. Boom, 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 boom. Shock and awe, you might call it, right? Absolute lightning round. It's freaking epic, ladies and gentlemen. It's really exciting. It's really exciting to be back with you. We love you. We thank you. This is a tactic. We're happy to be part of it. And we'll be really happy to bring you our President Trump interview from the Oval Office. Don't worry, we're working on it. Literal baby steps here. It's your boy Benny. Please subscribe to our channel. Please make sure that you are locked in for the front seat to the golden era. Love you all very much. See ya.
Those that want people to believe that you want retribution, that you will use the system of justice to go after your political enemies.
Maybe smash a few things along the way.
Then you push this button. Now, whatever you do, don't push this button. Now. No! How's that even possible? Which button is the button you're supposed to push? Point to it. No!
Hey, hey, hey. Guess what day? Guess what? We set forth to new beginnings. A golden age for all see life. This reborn spirit feels good to be on Satan's bad side. Betray the scum of the earth, and you see calmer seas ahead. Wear me armor of gold and rape you, drain the seabed. And guess what? Guess what? Everything will be okay. Guess what day? What day? It is. It's hump day. Get it on.
The biggest ships in the sea, all owned by the oldest kings, and their dying legacy, media deal release. Soon will the Benny Show come to mind. The salt from lives for fun. Leave the gold and bring the gun. We sail for number one. and bring the gun. We sail for #1, the biggest ships in the sea, all owned by the oldest king.